Good evening everybody. Welcome to my Thursday night stream. I hope everyone... Oh, that's just popped up. Hold on. Emergency. There we go. That was Twitch updating in the background. There we go. Let's just put the frame rate on so I can see that just settling away in the background. And then we'll be back into action. Morph TV, how are you? Doing very well, thank you very much. How are you doing? And Costa, hello, how are you? Thanks for stopping by. I hope you've had a lovely day today. It's been glorious weather here in the UK. So loads of lovely sunshine, which I didn't get barely any of, unfortunately. Mango Jeeves, thanks for stopping by. How are you? Emery, how are you? Thanks for stopping by. And Carl, how are you doing as well? So very nice and hot. Yes, it was lovely. Probably a little too warm. There was no air conditioning on the train on the way home, but can't complain. I prefer that to being cold, so that was definitely nice. So we're back home, got some gold making to do. The usual mailbox openings to start off with. Let's see what we've got. A bit of sun, exactly. It does wonders for the soul, having a bit of sunshine on your face. That much I can attest to. Hey, Evil Dinner, how are you? Oh, you got a surprise. Okay, what's the surprise? 147 mail, there we go. Weather in Sweden's amazing as well. Excellent, too bad you work in a warehouse. Don't get to see, oh, it's a shame, Morph TV. Sorry to hear that. It's if it's any consolation, I was also in a basement for, oh, close the mail. Okay. Looking sharp, Evil Dinner. Liking the look of your human warlock. Hey Joe, how are you? Thanks for stopping by. We have a fellow Shadow Song character now. Evil Dinner has joined us on Shadow Song. Congratulations. Welcome to the best server ever. Although I'm biased, obviously. Oh yeah, let's pop that back on. Still give space for you on the steps there. Let's get these buys bought and collected. And we'll see what we're left with. Some good sales there, looking at there. Oh, there's a couple of expires in there. I'll pick those up whilst we're at it. Wait for that to refresh, perhaps. Hey, Rika, how are you? Thanks for stopping by. How's your Thursday evening shaping up? Had the window open, but the stream didn't start. Oh no. Does it work? I'm assuming it's working now. I remember Gumdrops was saying earlier in his stream that it was having problems with some people not being able to see. I wonder if it's a persistent problem with Twitch. Is it working now for you, Raika? So, what have we got? Yes, it's working now. Excellent. Good to hear. So, things what we sold last night. Binding Vigility Cloaks. Gallant Flamberge of the Boar. Shadowweed Mask. That's cool. Oh, an Immaculate Fibril for 7,000. That's good. Hearty Feast. Mark of the Frostwolf. A load of vendor-bought Royal Olives. Pickled Storm Rays, Enchant Weapon Mongoose, that's a good one, 4,000 that's gone for. A load of single Lavish Feasts, Mark of the Trained Soldier, Barracuda, and another Trained Soldier. That's a pretty nice amount, I'm happy with that. That's 55,000 gold. For 8 gold each, is that the olives? Yes. Yeah, 8 gold each, Emery. Pretty good markup, isn't it? There's the Royal Olives. So purchase price is 47 silver. Average sale price is 3 gold at the moment, so pretty good. Good evening, Bullseye. How are you? Thanks for stopping by. Shadowweed Mask sells so well to you too. Excellent. Easy to make. They are, Joe, people want them for the Lucid mount, and now's the sort of time I feel that people who didn't do it right when it came out are looking for things to do between now and Battle for Azeroth coming out, and looking to complete a few things. And so I think people are still doing the Lucid Mount quest now they've got a bit more time, especially those that were heavily raiding for quite a while. So I think it's going to have some steady sales for the next couple of months, and then probably people will be so excited about Battle for Azeroth it'll be all about Battle for Azeroth. So I'm not sure what's going to happen then. But then there'll be whole new markets to try, so it's going to be interesting nonetheless. Forever. Yeah, I reckon there'll always be people wanting to collect mounts. Always new players coming in, exactly. And people wanting to get the... yes, it's the hidden Lucid Mount quest. You have to have a Shadow Weave mask as part of the quest line. So it's that's what it's used for. Right, let's open up these sales. Collect up the mail. Thinking about stocking some old mats until BFA. Yeah, I mean, I would say if there's anything you spot that you're normally interested in, and it's going cheap, and you've got the space, I would say why not stock it up, because some people will be looking to dump their stock ready for the new expansion, and some people will be hoarding their stock. And I don't know what your anyone's server is going to be like, so if it seems useful, then I would go for it. Right, more Shalderai Silk, more Chaos Crystals coming through, so that's decent. That's all of those. We manually set that price to 180, didn't we? Oh, you're not buying, you're farming at the boxes. Ah, fair enough. I mean, if you enjoy doing it, Rika, why not? Right, as our Shadow Weave mask sold, and we've got 70 Shadow Silk, which is plenty, we should be good for making some more of those. Okay. Wondering if Blizzard would ever make new recipes and transmogs for Old World. Give people who like to farm something nice to do. I don't know, would it be Old World? I mean, it'd be nice if they reintroduce some stuff that was no longer in the game. That would be quite nice. But then those things that were no longer in the game would be less valuable now, because they're now available in the game. So I don't know. Or just keep on making new content. I'd be happy with that. Bacon, Velwort and Bloods. Yeah, good things to stock up on, Costa. Because especially with Bloods, I think. Where am I going? Auction house first. See if there's anything we need to put back on. Bags, post scan. Make multiple guild banks, stock up on cloth, yeah. Hey, Kaya how are you? Thanks for stopping by. And Official Turtle, how are you doing as well? Doing very well here, thank you very much. We enjoyed a small amount of the lovely weather today, but the rest of it was holed up in the basement, so I didn't get to appreciate it as much as I would have liked. Some use for old materials, think would be fun. Maybe even fan-made armour would get into the game. That would be interesting. No worries, Emery, lurk away. Casual RP. Could be interesting, Joe, to do the fan-made stuff. I wonder how that would work. Alright, let's get those on. Clear the bags of the stuff. Got a few 2-hour enchants and various other bits. So let's take them off now. Give them a good chance on the auction house. Especially those enchants, really want to give those a good go. Let's go back to the top. We can't do those, unfortunately. So we'll go to the first one we can select. None of them by the looks of things. Okay, we'll have to do a reload and try and recancel those. We are joined tonight by Cookie in her usual place on the sofa. Alright, cancels we were looking at. So duration 2 hours. Select. Usually helps to not do too many all at once, I've noticed with this. If you really give the scroll wheel a good spin, it goes into a bit of a mad one, and then you have to do that reload. Looks like that single obliterum didn't sell. That's fair enough. We can have a look at Hesselian later. Have to be themed content for people who enjoy farming transmogs. Yeah, I mean, I know there's definitely an interest in that kind of thing for those that like to look good in game. It's not something I personally pursue at the moment, in the same way as I don't pursue mounts at the moment, but never say never. Once I've done my professions, I'll always be looking for something new to do. Right, let's take those cancels. Stick those all on. Lots of lovely enchants. Lots a bit of bear tartar. Oh, here's some more coming in now. The cookies haven't sold yet, but I'll keep listing them on. More business for the sellers, yeah, definitely. I won't do a reload, we'll just let this run through. Should be easy enough. Various other things I need to do. Now this we need to send to El Morti, because that's a blacksmithing thing. So we're going to send that. And this we need to send to Earthen. Send. There we are. And what else have we got? Let's open those up. Lots of nice enchants. Now Thursday night's normally raid night, so people will be picking up their lavish feasts before and after, and sometimes during the raid. So that's something to make sure I've got on. Run post scan. Okay, let's run through this, and then I might reverse the order, because I'll have a look first, see what food I have got on, if I've got any lavish feasts on, and then we'll work from there. I think, although, what is it, 2047, people have probably already started their raids. I don't know when guilds normally do raids. I've never been in a raiding guild, so I don't know what kind of times they would normally do. I'm imagining just kind of like a casual evening from, like, say 8 till midnight would be the sort of time I would have thought, but that's complete guesswork on my part. Maybe I should look into the guilds on my server. About an hour ago. Okay, cool. Yeah, so that would match with what I was thinking. A little bit before 8. Give time for most people to get home, have some food, and then it's raid night. That would make sense. That's what I would do. Alright, have you got any lavish on? Yep, we have. What I might do, actually, just have a look. Bags, look at my auctions, there we are, and then go straight into the cooking window, clear the queue, and go on to cooking, restock. Just Drogbar and Hungry Magister, actually, according to that. So what I'll then do instead is I'm going to have a look at my lavish and cancel them. It's only doing one at a time, okay. It's fair enough. I'll take them off. I don't even know if I'm the cheapest at the moment, but I will just manually take them off and put them back on. I think that's going to be the quickest and easiest way, rather than running an actual cancel scan. I'll just take them straight off and put them straight back on. Accidentally clicked the guard then. That, auctioning, bow scan. That way we can get them on. And then we'll look at enchants. Because enchants are always good. People getting new gear, hopefully, and upgrading those. So that's my auctions. Look at enchanting. I'll clear the cooking queue. There's a few bits of food we can do, but I'll leave that for now. I'm just going to focus on the main ones. Oh, that's quite a lot, because we did have some good ones. Immaculate Fibril's a good one there. 22,000 profit if all those sell. I didn't mean to click that. I meant to click Gathering. Start Gathering. Any intermediate crafts? Need to do some lay shatters. Large prismatics. One in the guild vault. Can we actually make any more? Small prismatics from the auction house and arcane dust from the auction house. Interesting. Haven't quite got enough. And sorceress water from earthen. Okay, if we took the intermediate craft off, let's have a look whilst we're here in front of the auction house. Let's have a look at large prismatic, or just prismatic. Oh, we're not in shopping. Hold on, swap round. Is matic. There you go. You started leveling your cooking. Stormheim quests take too long? I don't think so, Joe. They should be fairly quick. I remember getting through my cooking quite quickly. I don't remember it. It's only the Nomi part that's the grind. Because UK said I was going to have sun today, and then someone crashes your Panther Market. Oh no, TK, that's a shame. Sorry to hear that. Going to be low on liquids, I guess, until the prices go back. Well, hopefully you manage to diversify, maybe go into a few other markets. Did you know you can get gear from a vendor that disenchants into dream shards? No, I didn't, Emery. Or I might have done. I think someone might have mentioned that. But dream shards are really cheap now, aren't they? Anyway, how many smalls make one large? Because they're 68 and they're 2. So I'm thinking the smalls, because normally it's 10 gold, and the smalls are cheap. Okay, ideally we want 30 of these. There's not enough of those. Let's buy them all anyway. That's not enough. About an hour and 45 ago. Okay, Costa, yeah, that's okay, the Savage Gladiator gear. Right you are. Okay, no problems, Rarika. You bought 4,500 ghost iron last night and I'm selling the green gems and keeping the blues. Okay, TK, so you've got a few different things. They're not cheap for you. Ah, okay. The price has crashed on all dream shards. Am I thinking of the wrong ones? But yeah, that's worth thinking about. Right, I'm going to leave. How many large prismatics do we have? And 68 gold's quite a lot. 74 is even more. With my average purchase price of being 10. Market price 68, region market's 23, so these are way overpriced. Greens would net you a profit, and the blues can be used to make a couple of each of the panthers when prices are fixed. Okay, so you got some use for them. It's just a question of them moving again. Hopefully, fingers crossed for you, they do. Right, I'm going to buy maybe just 3 of these, and then try and average out my numbers. Take those, open those up, and then I'll have to go into enchanting to make my prismatic, I believe. Let's have a look at crafting. Now if we do that, actually no, we can do this from the standard interface, will be easier. Large prismatic shard. Transform 3 small into a large. Okay, so let's create those out of the ones we've got. And then any intermediate crafting we can do. Large, well, let's go pick up what we can. Hold on. Then we'll get this sorted. There we go. Just need a good Samaritan reset to 150% market. Well, you never know, TK. If someone else has got an interest in that market, they will. Let's gather up what we can. And what are we left with? Okay, so intermediate craft, 3 large prismatic shards, and the rest we need to buy some more small ones, or we need to buy some large ones, because we need 3. Let's have a look. Enchanting again. Good evening, Mamakinda, how are you? Thanks for stopping by. Prismatic. Large, we haven't got enough. Okay. And we need 1 arcane dust as well. Let's see if we can pick any of that up. There we go. So the prismatic search. We need either 7 small or 3 large. We just bought all the small, so we're left with large. That would make my prices quite a little bit. Fresh fruit salad, excellent, Mamakinda. That sounds good. Do I buy them? What's it for anyway? That would be the other question. What am I making that requires them? Immaculate Fibril. The mongoose. Now the mongoose was going for quite a bit, actually. 4,000 we sold that for. So I think we can afford to buy these a little bit higher. If we were to have a quick look at that. And look at mongoose. So the mongoose is 4,000 profit, yeah. So I think that's fine. So we can buy those. Let's buy, I know it's quite a bit overpriced, but there's not really many other options because it's not a split. So we're going to just buy those. Not ideal. Oh, we also need to get the arcane dust as well. Let's have a look at that. Arcane dust. Surprised I haven't picked some of that up actually. Well, I must have just run out of it, so I'm going to overbuy, because what's my purchase price is 2 gold. Okay, that's why my MAC cost is so low on that one. But now the price is up at, so I was thinking that 51%, but that's 51% of DB market, not my average purchase price, because I did a regular search, not a shopping search. That would explain it. From Netherweave braces, is it? Okay. Well, that should be quite easy to do. I only needed the 1 in this case. Netherweave's super cheap, isn't it? Netherweave. Yeah, 29 silver. I've got 100... Hold on, Netherweave cloth. I've only got 184 of Netherweave. Why aren't I buying more Netherweave? This should be a thing. Let's buy the 200. Is this not in my cloth group? I'm going to take those 2. Hold on, let's go round. How much do we reckon? So let's go with that, and then back into here, and we're going to have a look under nether weave. We might have to close that down again, open that back. Okay. No, it's because the wrong profession grommet, that's why. There we go. Wait for that. Hit the groups, crafts, that, back again. Try that again. No, it's bugged out, unfortunately. Have to do a reload for that. Okay, we'll come back to that. We'll make our enchants first. Few runs on Karazhan with a tailor, cloth enchant. Must be good. Yeah, definitely, I think so. Actually, no. That's going to need a reload completely. There we go. Yeah, I can't imagine a netherweave bracer will take much in the form of netherweave. Right, let's make the things we need to make first. Mongoose and Frostwolf and Hidden Satyr. And then, what's that? Haste, a couple of hastes. Agility. And Mark of the Claw. Immaculate Fibril. And Trained Soldier. Right, those are done. Whilst we're here, we'll do another Secrets and another Temporal. Create those two. And then we can close that and post these on. Bags, auctions, run post scan. Let's see how this goes. Right. Okay, cracking through the list of stuff to do. I want to get this done fairly swiftly so I can move on to progression on other professions. Wasn't sure whether to go and switch it up a little bit over to El Morty, my Death Knight, who's freshly level 58, I believe. Has just picked up blacksmithing and mining, but hasn't leveled it at all. And that's one of the profession sets I'd really like to get going. So it will be a combination of leveling him up and collecting recipes and skilling up as I go. Would be my plan with El Morty. We also need to have a look at whether there's an invasion on, so whether I can level up my druids some more. Just looking at my auctions, I've got more stuff that's going to come off, but I'm actually going to leave that. That's nothing too important. That should be fine. I'll switch over to tailoring and restock on those. It's a great experience to level the mining zone by zone. That's a good point, Official Turtle, because you are limited, aren't you, by zone, and so you have to explore it. Now I did pick up the add-on, Gathermate, as you guys mentioned it yesterday, and the root thingy. So I need to have a look at that. Hey, Pointy Gnome, how are you? Thanks ever so much for stopping by. A happy 3rd month anniversary. Yes, indeed. Thank you ever so much for your continued support. It's amazing. Do 1 to 800 in Argus, but not as enjoyable. Yes, that's true. Good evening, Gwilyn. How are you? Celestial Cloth is going to give me Malevolent Mooncloth Helm. Mooncloth. Hats. Mooncloth Helm. What's it coming out at? Ooh, 3,500 profit, according to that one. That's good. Yeah, crafting is good. Leveling your archaeology. Oh, good luck with that one, Pointy. I hope you. I hope it goes. I hear it takes quite a while, but so I hope it progresses swiftly for you. That's exactly all our wind wool done. So we're going to have to pick up some more wind wool. What was that sold? Trained soldier. We just put that on, so that's good. Groups and tailoring and restock. 415 now. Was it at 111 an hour ago? Well, that sounds quite reasonable. Right, one shadowy mask coming up. Start gathering. I've already got the shadow silk collected earlier on a little dungeon run. Any intermediate crafts? There we go. Running through walls. No worries, Kaifin. And collect up the stuffs. And then we need to make a couple of bolts of mage weave. Crafting groups, crafts groups. Switch, go back. Bolt of mage weave times 2. Yep. Yeah, welcome back, Roka. And then one shadowy mask. Is that a welcome back? Hold on. Or was it? Yes, it was. Just had to scroll to just double check. Hold on. Excuse my mouse sounds. There we go. We're back. We're back down. Only archives you have done was for the ghost moose near the start of Legion. Oh, okay. Level 2 second surveying, and if you're at skill level 600, you can turn in the restored artifact chest for 5 skill points. Ah. No worries, Roka. Right, that's done. Should we bother with that cooking that we had left over? Might as well. It's a few bits. We can do the rib roast and the barbecue ribs straight away. And then Hungry Magister. And then that leaves Drogbar style salmon, which we can gather for. Bag, gather, take that, move that, switch to that, collect them. Done. That was the quickest cooking I've done in ages. Thanks, Pierre, for your help on that one. Right, let's post those on. A little celebratory toss of a pancake. There we go. Right, okay. Auctioning, post scan, and then we can do some shopping, I think. Because we have been running low on mats, so we definitely need to make sure we're stocked up. Welcome back, Kaifin. He farmed Zolfarak for 10 hours last night with 15 accounts shadowboxing. Ended up with 4 glorious leg plates, 3 to 4 off pieces of each slot of glorious full Vanguard set 2. Nice, official. That's a good haul if ever I heard of one. Right, Shadowy Mask 4997, Hungry Magister, and a few other bits. So we'll get those on. Done. And let's go shopping. Right. Cooking ingredients. How are we doing on our stock levels for most things? Basically, you found 150 hours, kind of, but with the shadow boxing, that kind of cuts it down. Hey, I am Dynamic. How are you? Thanks for stopping by. I'm doing very well this evening. Just going through our restocking shopping operations at the moment. We've done all our relists and restocks of crafting. We just need to now go shopping to make sure that we've got actual stock of materials. So I'm looking for cheap things like foxflower, which I have got quite a bit of already, but at that price that's looking quite tempting. Ah, there we go. 100 stacks of foxflower for 12 gold 70. Well, that's a wall if ever I saw one. Some guy joined you a Loot Appraiser challenge the other day with 8 characters doing Silithus. One doing got 2 Jinsu swords and 1. Wow, that's cool. Thousands of greens worth 1 to 10k too. Wow, 5 million. Let's hope they sell. That's the question, isn't it? Depends on your server. So, well, I'm not going to buy this much because I've got 2,000 already. So there's no need for me to go crazy on that. Bacon's running low though. It looks like bacon's gone down to a cheaper price. So I'm definitely going to take these. I mean, my average purchase is 35 gold, which is all the way down here. So I can afford to take quite a few of these at 20 gold, definitely. I'm going to go up to 25 gold and see what my number lands at. 2460. Got a dagger worth 300k called the Ziggler. That sounds brilliant. I like the sound of that. I'm hoping it's a wavy looking dagger. Come on TSM, you can buy these. Find me all the auctions and buy them. And this one of 62 I definitely want. So that takes me to 297 bacon. Still not enough, really. So I'm going to carry on going. I'm going to leave that 1 of 1 on. I'm going to take these instead. It's going a little bit slow, the old auction house at the moment. It's a shame that bid price is the same. Otherwise I'll have taken those. Right, wait for these to come through, slowly but surely. 5, 15, there must be a world quest on at the moment for people to be doing this many at that cheap price. Buy that, and I'm going to go straight to... Actually, I'm going to buy both of those, that and the 15. And that's got us up to 346, which is a better number of bacon for now. That'll keep me going. Anything else that's running low? Just quick scan of my stock quantities. I like to be closer to 2,000 for most of these. Some things are more. As long as they're over 1,000, big gamey ribs are a bit low. And gem chips are a bit low, lay blood's a bit low, but then the prices are conversely a bit high. So I'm not sure about those. I might pick up, what was the other one I saw here that was lower? Was it Fatty Bear Steak? The Black Barracuda, that one. Normally 12 gold and it's there for 7, so I'll take, how much do we need? Let's take the 350s, the 136, yeah, I'll take those 4 5s, and the 48. Right, that takes us up to 1,500. What was our price? 12 gold. So let's take that. Let's take everything up to the last one. Dewey, thank you ever so much for the follow. Very kind of you, thanks for stopping by. Well, I don't think I've updated my numbers actually. Let me just double check that, because I had a couple of follows come in whilst I was offline. Hold on one moment. What do I need to do? Let's just swap over. Hopefully this isn't going to... Don't want to double sound things. So there we go. We should be at 882. There we are. Have I tried fishing? No, not yet, official turtle. It's on the list. It's quite low on the list, I must admit. But it is there. What was the number I just looked up? 882. And what's our number at? 6. Yeah, we're missing a few. Hold on. We need to do that one. So pardon the follows coming in. These are the old ones. That one. And I think these two. There we go. Pardon those coming through, but that should add everything up. There we are. Getting a lot of order halls going. For me, getting a lot of order halls going has been your top priority. Ah, okay. Yeah, that would make sense. There we go. Right, that's those follows updated from offline. Where's my other window just gone? There it is. There we are. Let's pop that in. Now I think OBS should be close enough to my target. There we go. That's better. I expect we've phased in that time, so let's just move over and do that. And then... Hey Prisro, how are you? Doing very well, thank you for asking. How are you doing? Thanks for stopping by the stream. Wasn't sure how to do that. Wondered how it was done. What was that for? The run them all on their own instance of the dungeon and key clone the movement across. Ah yes. And then I guess the question would be sort of lag and kind of meshing everyone together. But I guess you found a way that works for you. Netherweave is not on the list. This is a problem. That's why we haven't been doing any netherweave. Cloth. And rune cloth isn't on the list. Well, that's a problem. Add those in. And we also want to add some of these in, I think. So I'm going to make another group, favourite shopping, and we're going to call this group Prismatics. And I'll put the large and the small together and add those in. And Arcane Dust should really be in the good stuff one, I think, just in case we find some that's cheap, because then it'll take my average purchase price. There we go. That's that. Oh, thank you very much, Prisra. That's very kind of you to say so. So, shopping. The next line of shopping so cloth we were looking at. Linen cloth is amazingly cheap at 19 copper. I mean, normally it's 49 silver, so 19 copper is really, really cheap. Even though I've got 3,600 of it. Shalderai silks at 4.99. Windwool we could really do with some more of. I wonder if it's ever going to drop back down again, because it's at 5 gold now. I still have got 1,600 in the guild vault, so that's not too bad. The netherweave's up there now. Fellcloth has been up high for a while. Linen's an easy flip. Buy for 20 silver, sell for 1 gold. I'm not sure 1 gold would hold on my server, because to get to 1 gold, well, I'd have to buy everything, including like these 72 stacks of 200. So I'm not sure really that that's going to work for me here. But that's the good thinking. And your round blacksmithing thing is going very well. Excellent. 35 to 50k per day. That's good to know. You leveled up blacksmithing, gave you a headache to craft some epic plans. You need like 40 mats. Wow, Pointy, that's loads. Yeah, I would like to... I am thinking about doing my blacksmithing next. You learn all the patterns from Pandaria and Lich King, and the others are in progress. Well, I think that's the best way to do it, really. Someone get desperate and buy them out. You're selling Frostweave for 1k a stack. Really? Wow. I mean, Frostweave here is at 2 gold 97. And my purchase price is 83 silver. So I could imagine that would work. I mean, how much Frostweave have I got? 3,000. Okay, that's a fair amount. Not going to buy anything currently on this list. Just check the bolts. Now Netherweave isn't in here, but bolt of silk cloth is actually coming in at cheaper than crafting cost, interestingly. It works, yeah. Selling a Larian mount for people, 35k per person, and today you sold two. Excellent. Congrats on that, Prisro. Hey, Gwendolyn. Thank you very much. You like my t-shirt. This one's... I don't wear this one very much. This is Save the Ewoks, Protect the Forest. It's a nice Star Wars reference. But I'll leave the silk cloth. I don't need to be making that. So let's go on to the good stuff. Have a look at the shopping here. Anything decent? So jealous. This one was a random purchase from QWERTY when they did a mega insanity sale. When you get a random t-shirt for like £4 each, so it's quite cheap, and then shipping costs, of course, on top of that. Sumptuous fur at 2 gold 25. What's that actually worth to me? I mean, 3 gold 95 is what I had bought some for, on average. I still have 1,000 though, so that's okay. Yeah, I did get lucky. I think I bought 2 or 4, I can't remember, and I got this one and a Deadpool one, which I wasn't as keen on, but that one's worn out now, so I'm not too concerned about that. King's Amber for 4 gold rather than 35 gold. Yep. And what else have we got? Nothing big other than Sumptuous Fur. I might just buy the 1 to get my averages down, because it's 51. There we go. Girlfriend gave you a Snoke t-shirt. Excellent, Joe. Cool. Your realm was high pop, but someone put items from Lich King epic patterns from Trial of Crusader with Titan steel bars. You're the only one making them, and it's like 60 to 70k. Wow, that's nice. That's the thing I was thinking of. Large brilliant shards, not dream shards. I got those mixed up. Okay. Whilst we're in a shopping mood, let's look at leatherworking for Earthen. Normally I'd let Earthen find his own shopping, but anything at all? Raw beast hide. We do need raw beast hide for Earthen because we're low on it. What's the average purchase price? 3 gold 91, so it's over price. Now that we've got our skinning skill up, we can collect it ourselves, so probably not worth buying, so I'll leave it. There we go. And to Legion materials, there we go. True golds, trillium, titan steel bars, titanium bar, gold ore are also valuable. Right, we need to get on this blacksmith train. You normally order at Redbubble. This looks good, really. Yes, I've used Redbubble myself, Gwendolyn, and I would certainly recommend the quality of QWERTY's is way higher than the print quality of Redbubble, because they use only 3 colour printing, so they do it in layers, and the quality of the print lasts so much longer, and it's a lot brighter, whereas the Redbubble ones, they use the digital printing and they can fade really quickly. I've had a few Redbubble ones before in the past and they never really lasted as well as the QWERTY ones do. The difference is getting them in stock. With QWERTY you can't just make to order, you have to sort of see what comes up each day. You never sell bars, you farm them. Okay, and then sell the items. Corium's like 2k per bar on your server. Well, that's nice. And 8 bars is 16k, but you sell the item for 60. Fair enough. Dark Iron. So you run so many characters, you sell mats in also craft. That's fair enough. Oh, excellent. Yeah, so if you find some good ones, Gwendolyn, buy a couple and try them out. They are really nice. I like the designs as well. They've got 3 different designs every day, so there's always something new. Those are expensive. How are the prismatics doing? We'd already looked at these, so not so good. And then temporal stuff. Luminous shards are currently at 3 gold. What's my average purchase price? 7 gold. So that's good. How much can we get? Just the 3. Okay. I'll take them. Crafting costs from 1 luminous shard, so that's good. Volatiles and chaos orbs, last few, and then we're done with the shopping. But today, volatile air, 10 gold each, by 5,000, and they normally go for 50-60 gold. Wow, Prisro, that's brilliant. You got 20k already on the auction house. I hope it sells. Good luck, Evil Din, I hope so. What sort of stuff have you got on? On the recipe collection site, yeah, really enjoyed that. I must use it more myself actually. But yeah, it is good for when you're collecting recipes. Go to the tailoring vendor and buy 1 stack of heavy silken thread and 1 stack of silken thread and check the auction sell price. Yeah, that's a bit like the oh, these are quite cheap. That's like the royal olives and stuff that I'm currently selling. Yeah, I'd have to set up a group for that, but that's definitely they sell for you daily. Yeah, have a look at those. I'm going to shop for these last things, and then we'll go on that little squirrel hunt and set something like that up. Buying those, and that leaves me with fireweed, which I'm going to pick up just these 2, 10 and 20. There we go. So we were, what were we looking at? Silken thread, wasn't it? Heavy silken thread and silken thread. Okay, so let's look up both of those. Silken thread. None on the auction house, interestingly. So go to a vendor. That will be the tailor, I imagine. So let's have a look. A red dye you sell around 9 golds. Stackside, not always though. Yeah, I think people do just get a little bit desperate, or just don't bother going to another place and think, oh, I'll just buy it here. It's not that much. Two different items. Yeah, I was hoping to search for them both on the search window, see if I could catch them. Let's have a look in our tailoring supplies. So silken thread market value says 34 gold. Region market value says 25. I've actually got 72 on me. And heavy silken thread, I've got 32 on me. And market value saying 1 gold 25. Region market value of 28. Okay. So, as an experiment, what's a regular stack size of these? It'll probably be 20, wouldn't it? So if I buy, let's experiment with 100. Where's that gone? I can't see it. 100. Interestingly. Let's try that again. Have we lost connection, or have it just gone laggy? Well done. Try one stack of each. I'm just going to move around and then come back. It didn't seem to register the purchase. So I'm going to see if that works again.
Looking for something specific?
Okay, heavy silken. Okay, that worked that time. That was weird. So you reckon one stack of each, 200. Hey Sunny D, how are you? I'm going to try 100 first, and if that works, I'll go all in with the 200. Because you never know. But hey, they are cheap anyway, so let's do it. I'll go with your recommendation. There we go. All in.
Safe travels.
Right. So what we'd need to do in a situation like this is probably set some manual prices. Oh, I'm on my way back now. I'll do the silken thread first. I'll do... we're about to find out, Joe. If it doesn't, I'll use it myself anyway. So it's not a problem. So what we would do is the silken thread has a market value of, no, that's the heavy, of 1 gold 25. There's none on the auction house. And the other one, well, let's just do that whilst we're here. And the other one is 34. Which seems quite large at the moment anyway. So 34 or 28. I would say I'm going to go with 25 fixed price for both. Because 200 times 25. Oh, I can do the shift thing, can't I? Hold on, there we go. So if I hold shift down, it shows me what the whole stack is worth. So the market value for a whole stack at 1 gold 25 is 250. Oh, no, I don't want to do sticky keys. I was pressing shift. Thank you. And this was 6,000, which is massive. Okay. There we go. Alright, on Kazakh, on US. T-shirt from Old Dalaran sells every day. Yeah, the shirts I tried with Old Dalaran, they didn't stick for me, which is why I like to just experiment with these for the moment. So somewhere between, let's think, let's look at those 6,000 instead of 24. I'm going to do 25 gold per and see what comes up. So what we'll do is we'll make a group. Where should we put this? Let's put it in tailoring, obviously. Let's make a new group and call it, whoops, silk threads. And what I would do in this situation would be add in heavy silken thread and silken thread. I'm going to price them both the same, even though the vendor price is different, and see what actually bites with these. So what I'll do then is I'll make a new operation and check the posting, change the name to sell threads, and then I'm going to go for 48 hours. I'm going to set the post cap to 1 and the stack size to 200 and no partial stacks, and then the bid I'm just going to drop down a little bit to something like 96%, and then I'm going to manually set these prices. So my minimum price is going to be 2 gold, which is way low anyway, but they're both, actually let's change that to 5 gold. And then the maximum price I'm going to set to, we should say 40 gold. And my normal price, let's go in at 25 gold and see what sticks at that price. I mean, I think that's quite expensive. I'd be tempted to go something like, what's 25 times 200 is 5,000 anyway, so probably, you were saying official total 500 per stack, weren't you? 200 stack for 500, yeah, so I'm over egging this too much. I would say let's take this down to 3 gold. Let's whack this down and change this slightly. 1 gold, 3 gold, and 5 gold. Because then 3 gold times 200 is 600 gold. So I think that would work. Let's try it. Because then if someone's looking at the price of them and they're using something like TSM and they can see the DB market, at least I'm underneath the DB market value, although not with the Silken, because that was already at 1 gold 25. Anyway, but let's give it a go. Let's try it. So auctioning, now it won't be selected because we just made a new one, so we need to add that in, run a post scan and have a look at the prices that's coming in at. So 3 gold each, silken and heavy silken. Let's post them up and see what happens. There we go. Nice thing to try out. Mission wise, in progress. Okay. Map wise, no invasions on. Any good bloods or bacons? There's a 10 bacon. Could be interesting. That's all the way over in Stormheim, so I might leave that for now. Okay, we'll leave that. So choices. We have choices. We can go. Now, last time we finished with Urfan, and Urfan was doing the Suramar quest line, just to get that started. There you go, just turn that down. And so that was interesting, but we want to actually do the Legion quest line for leatherworking to get his skill up from 780 to 800. So that's the thing that Urfan needs to do. Awakening, our alchemy and herbalism person, could probably do with going round and collecting some herbs. We could try out the Gatherer, Gathermate 2 add-on that I believe I've got installed, and we could also do some more alchemy quests. And we're at 106 now, so we could also level up a little bit. And then there's El Morte, our blacksmith miner, who actually has 0 skill or recipes on these, so would need to start from fresh and needs to do Gathermate and Roots. That's it, Gwillem. That's the 2 we've got. If on multiples of the same items, list one at gold cap to increase the market value. If you're posting multiple of the same items, list one at... Oh, right, okay, I see what you mean. So you're keeping the DB average higher by doing one at like a massive price. Okay, yeah. It's kind of manipulating the prices. So I think, as we haven't done El Morty for a while, I think it might be worth giving this a go. Seeing as we do have a few blacksmiths in the chat, let's have a look at what we could do as a beginning profession for blacksmithing. Your next will be engineering and leatherworking. Nice combo, Prisro. I do want to add engineering to my list. I just don't know who I'm going to add it on to. If I was going to make a dark iron dwarf, I would put it on them. That would be cool. What's new? Broken Isles. Loads of stuff. Right. El Morte, my Blood Death Knight. Not sure it's the best spec for me because I am still quite new to the class. Yeah, need blacksmith on the dark iron for twice the speed. Yeah, so maybe something else then. And Lightforged. Hey Willie, how are you? Lightforged get a bonus to blacksmithing as well. Engineering's nice on the gnome. Well, I do have my gnome, don't I? Hellfire, my gnome warlock. That could be good. It does suit gnomes, doesn't it? Okay, so plans Arcanite Reaper. Thank you very much. Now we won't have the blacksmithing skill for this yet. And we've got a whole load of things. We also need to upgrade our heirloom helms and whatnot. So we need to look at that. So where are you at? You need a head. So let's look at what we would do here. Let's go over to the bank and drop off some stuff. Let's move the backpack and the bank. Okay, maybe we need to sell some of this. I'm going to drop the blacksmithing pattern in there, and then the rest: rune cloth, swift hand of justice, movement of varying effects. Okay, right. These are some of my trinkets and what have you. Now I'll have to upgrade once we get to, we're level 58, so we can only use our heirlooms till 60, and then we'll have to get some upgrades on them. So that's something to think about. But first we can use heirlooms. So heirlooms, we picked up everything we wanted to for this. So looking at our character, what do we need? We need a head. That's the shoulders. A cloak we need. We've got a chest already. We need... what do we need? Some legs. Right, let's get some of these up. So we need... sources, no, we'll keep that there. So we need a head. What's a good plate? Head. We've got a choice of 5. Strength, stamina, haste, crit intellect, haste intellect, crit intellect. And don't forget the ring. We haven't got that yet, Ryuka. That's on the list of things to get. And good evening, Robo. How are you? Thanks for stopping by. I don't think it matters too much about what helm I get, really. Might. I'm going to go probably something with crit and haste, or yeah, haste is going to be useful, I think. haste and intellect. What's the primary stat for a blood death knight? Is there an information thing in your specialisation in tennis? Oh, okay, there we go. Blood. Primary stat is strength. What's a frost? Strength. Strength. Okay. Do I know the add-on pawn? I think I've heard of it, Ryuka. That's the one for upgrading equipment, isn't it? It tells you what's an improvement or not. Yeah. This is mainly for heirlooms though, so it's a slightly different case, but yeah, I think I've heard of that one. I've not used it though. So let's go. You know, I might change spec. I might change to frost because I hear that's better for people who aren't that good, which I think I fall under that category. 525, Grants Pointy, that's doing really well. Now going for the Vial of the Sands. Excellent, good luck. You've got frost, have you, Mamakinda? Yeah, I don't know the rotation or anything, but I think it would be a nice idea. So in terms of helm, what do we want? That's Valor helm. Helm of Might. That's a Shoulders of Might. And Pristine Light Forged helm. Oh, I don't like the look of that one. Anyway, so we'll go for one of these, I think. Let's go Might, I think. And in which case we want Shoulders of Might, and then a breastplate of Might, and leg plates of Might. There we go. Strength, so easy, chilled character. That will suit the stream right down to a T then, Mamakinda, won't it? Don't speak for Vile Sand, please. You get nerves. Open 15 yards and no passing. Yeah. It's one of those things, isn't it? Prizzo, you don't want to speak ill of the things. That transmog looks even worse than Gumdrops. Yeah, I don't go in much for looks. Trinket might be handy. Oh, I forgot to switch off the broadcast and all your slave characters. Just fallen from Hellfire. I know, Rayuka. Whoops. Yes. Yes, it was. I thought it was a good one, Mamakinda. Hey, Occuper, how are you? Thanks for stopping by. Alright, let's have a look at this. So we want that armour we just picked up. The Burnished Helm of Might. Burnished Pauldrons of Might. We've already got a set on already, so that wasn't really necessary. Breastplate of Might we've also already got on. And then Legs of Might. There we go. So that's soulbound. That we can get rid of. That we can get rid of. And that one we can get rid of. Oh no, what was that? Oh, that was soulbound. I didn't want to do that one. There we go. Blizzard loves gnomes, he'll get it soon. Yeah, I reckon so. Upgrading the full set is like 40k. To upgrading them to 110, yeah, it shouldn't be that bad. Getting rid of some drops on coin on that. It's quite expensive. It is, Occuper. Luckily we're good for at least a couple of levels until we get to 60. So we should be okay for the moment. Now I do believe we've got what have we got on at the moment? Heals you for 2% in maximum health whenever you kill a target. I think that's probably worth doing. we'll put that one on, and then we'll get ourselves another one. Heirlooms, trinkets. Can we have 2 of the same one on? Because your maximum health removes all movement impairing. Let's do 2 of the same. And then a neck of some kind, which I don't tend to use. Have I got a neck thing on already? Where was my neck? No. Okay. That will do. We need to sell some of this junk. A lot of this is soul bound, so as we haven't got a means, we're going to just start afresh, sell everything. Yeah. Doesn't want those. The Hort Club membership card. Okay, fair enough. I can't see those being worth that. Fine dining for the finest. What else have we got that's soul bound? Mining pick we keep. Blacksmith hammer we keep. Great sword of the even blade. I might want to keep that actually. And the runed soul blade. I might keep those as well. And then these soul bound items. These we'll get rid of. Soul bound. Just clear out these. Plague Bearer's Girdle. Knight Tunic. We'll get rid of all of these. We don't need these. Saronite Warplate. That's all for the knight things. That we don't need now. Yeah, because we got something different. Get rid of those. And those we can get rid of. And that leaves us with Great Helm of the Scourge Champion. And Knight Hood, and let's get rid of that. And consumables, well, those we can pass on. That does not need to be that price. That's not normal. And the Swiss will leave. Morning Glory Dew we could possibly sell. Stormwind Brie. Get rid of that, don't need that. Okay, we'll just delete it then. And that, Major Healing Potion, don't really need. Insignia of the Scourge, we can get rid of, don't want that. That's just a trinket, we'll delete that. And sell that. And what have we got on for signets? We lose the haste. Okay, we'll sell that. There we go. As a TSM sniper once brought your Ultrax Swiss for a stack of 10k. Must have been annoyed, yeah. I bet. It's one of those things that I just don't even bother with these days, because I don't think of them as that. Corrupted brand. I've got the rings. Have I got rings? Yeah, we've got better rings anyway. Choker of Damnation, we've got a neck, which is an heirloom. And Ebon Amulet, which we've now got. Yeah, we've got that neck item. And then we've got a quest item. So those two need to go into the bank. Hold on, can't move. They're just clearing up some space. And we're going to put those two, Great Sword of the Even Blade and Runed Soul Blade in for prosperity's sake.
See you later.
Happy with those, going to keep those. And then we're going to send the cloth to Samadan, because Samadan would appreciate that. So we're going to send you the rune cloth and the mage weave to Samadan. And then these membership things, I can't see being worth this. It just doesn't make sense to me. Fine dining for these membership cards. Morning Glory Dew and Storm and Bree might sell. Have we got a random? Put them in. We need to change this to the regular Samadan group. Back to that. These bags are awesome, Costa. These are my lovely 12 slot bags. We're going to need to upgrade those, aren't we? That's a thing that needs to be done. Groups. Is there anything in our old world region average? We're going to put this sphere in. And we're going to try one of these. I can't imagine they would sell. And the brie. We're going to add those in and post them up. Just in case, you never know. No, I don't. Well, I do love them. It's just I don't play them enough. And so I need to actually, when I do get to them, is start working out what I need to do with them. So 10 gold, 3,000 and 1,000. Okay, let's give them a go. Oh, I haven't got a macro set up. There we go. The Brie instantly vendor. Yeah, I think so. I was just going to put it on for a punt anyway. But looking at that, I don't think it will sell. If it expires, I'll go and sell it. I'll go and vendor it. So looking skills-wise, professions. So we've got apprentice mining and blacksmithing. So we'll need blacksmithing. Mining's kind of default. So we could possibly do with picking up some... Let's move this over here where I normally do a mount thing. Can't fly yet, unfortunately. Need to keep under 1,000 auctions. Yeah, I mean, this is on a different character, so I'm alright with this one. Blacksmithing supplies. Where's a blacksmithing trainer? Here you are. Any recipes? No. Apprentice blacksmith. Okay, so we might just have to... What have we got? What can we actually make? Let's have a look. So we've got rough sharpening stones, rough weight stone, and copper bracers is what we can do at the moment. Can't we also smelt copper? Isn't that a thing we should be able to do? To make the bars. That used to be a thing that you did. Or am I thinking something different? It's bronze, is it? Smelting is the mining. Ah, right. There you go. Thank you. I got them mixed up. Let's have a look at that then. Professions. Mining skills. Is there something we need to do here? There we go. There we go. Smelt copper. So that would get our mining skill up, wouldn't it, if we did that. Copper ore is currently looking at 12 gold. Really? 12 gold for copper ore. Okay. What we really could do with doing is getting up to level 60 so we can fly, because this is a problem. This lack of flappity. So what we could do is look for somewhere to get the next couple of levels. 12 gold, cheap. Sell at 4, yeah, absolutely. It's been reset, I imagine it will go down. So where would we go? $3 gold market value, yeah. So it's definitely been reset. We don't want the pet trainers on. Let's get those off. Map options. Where's my map options? Sure, it's in there. Maybe it's in the main one. There it is. Pet battles. Turn that off. Selling stacks of copper bars for like 2k. Nice, Roker. Nice. We could head over to Burning Steps, or we could head over to Red Ridge, Duskwood, Westfall. I mean, we want somewhere that's going to have our copper as well, isn't it? So, I mean, that's going to be Elwyn, really. Where's my add-on for? So we've got Gathermate, and we've got Gathermate Data. Okay. Badlands. Okay. Most fun thing about people being on a break from WoW is you get to inflate prices. Yeah, that's true. Copper's the starting level zone. Yes, it is, isn't it? And hey, the service Sherbet. Sorry, I can't say this. Did I get the data? I got the add-on. Only loadable on demand. So maybe I need to look at my interface, add-ons, Gathermate, minimap. Here we go. TSM is lying. Take a look on the auction house. Okay, I'll have a look in a minute. Evil Dinner. Import. Import large scale. I'm going to get no data from other sources, and apart from the game world. Mining. Import. And import the data for mining. Gathermate 2 data has been imported. Yes, I'm 58 official turtle, so I do think I need to get a couple of levels. I think that would make things a lot easier. So, is that enough to show me my mining stuff? Here we go. We've got our nodes. Copper veins. And then how do we use this route master thing? Badlands, what you were saying. Oh, there's loads of stuff here, mithril and what have you. We need some flight points actually. Where's my flight points? That's a Horde only, Azeroth, Provisioning Azeroth, Horde only, and then Surviving Kalimdor, that one. Okay, you've decided that's crap. How come, Costo? Because without the routes, I guess. Did that actually get me the things? Yes, it did. Right, okay. Let's come up with a plan. So a couple of levels would be the next thing to do, really. So I would go to the nearest place, would be what I would do. And seeing as Westfall's just here, you can fly yourself and see where the ores are. The cheap copper ore just sold out. Oh, did it, Evil Dinner? Did you buy it? So I'm going to do Westfall, because we've got copper in here and they should scale up. And I'm fairly familiar with Westfall. So let's head out. We have to go the old-fashioned way on our horsey. Probably pick up a flight path. So let's head on over. Just remember where I'm going now. Oh no, I need to go this way. That'll be easier. Go around here and then round the outside. God, it's been so long since I've done this just on ground. It's a completely different perspective to when you're flying around. It's a whole new world. I'm not going to burst into song. So let's see what flight paths we've got. If we can get one. Whoop, stuck. Get one for Westfall. Where are you? Yeah, there we go. God, it's hard to see. I can't zoom in, unfortunately. That's Duskwood, Sentinel Hill, Goldshire. Let's go to the pumpkin farm. There we are. Creative stream. Sam singing. Yeah. I almost sang Jack Happy Birthday the other day, but managed to stop myself just in time. Right, okay, so we're doing progress here. This is progress because we are leveling to get flying, and we're also, let's just move my window up a bit. Let's unlock that. Settings, no, not that one. Display, background filters, unlock window. Move that up to be the correct size. In the corner there. That looks better. So, here we go. Quest-wise, so over there is our pickup quest. So we start with that one. Now these are all level 58. God, this is new. I best practice some fighting first, actually. Let's try this. So what have we got? Frost Strike. Oh, that requires a one-handed melee weapon. Am I missing a weapon? Death Grip? I've only got Frost Strike, really. Should I really have two single weapons? I wonder. That and that. Let's spam one, as that's what we've got at the moment. You need to dual wield as Frost. Okay, thank you everyone. So we need to look at our heirloom situation. Oh, let's go somewhere. Just mash buttons. Works every time. So, do I have some single damage weapons? Let's have a look. Heirlooms, not single damage. Things. There's a sword. So that's a two-handed sword, or an axe. Axe or melee attacks have a chance to trigger an extra attack. Thrash blades. What do you reckon? A sword and an axe. Can we do that? Let's try that. How does that look? Arcanite Reaper. Oh, that's two-handed. We don't want that. Main hand. One hand. Hold on. Two-handed. Two-handed. Oh, the axe is two-handed. Okay. Well, that solves that one then. Needs to be two one-handers. Yeah. That axe was a two-hander, wasn't it? So we'll stick with the swords. You can only equip one. Okay, we need something else. A mining pick. That'll do. Oops, wrong button. We need another weapon. Yeah. So we're kind of improvising at the moment until we can pick up another sword. Now, do we have any ranged attacks? Let's have a look. Spellbook and abilities. What have we got? Antimatic Shell. Command the target to attack you. Frost Strike we've got. Okay. Okay, Emery, thanks ever so much for stopping by. And I hope you have a good sleep. Power Frost increases your strength by 20%. That could be cool. Pillar of Frost. Let's try that. Empower Rune Weapon. Empower your rune weapon, immediately activating all your runes. Okay. Because that sword has a proc on it, you can only wear one of it. If you buy the other BOA sword, you can wear two of one. That one though. Okay, so I need to get another BOA sword, don't I? Really? That's going to be the best way to do this. We're not in anywhere that's got a rest area, are we? I'm assuming this isn't a resting place. Not quite. Okay, so we'll swap out to all go DM. DM, that's the other one, isn't it? What's DM? Oh, we haven't got picked our talents actually. Unholy. Or blood. Choices. I'm not very prepared on this one. Ah, dead mines. Okay. Right, we'll see how we get on with this first. Unspent talents, yeah, I forgot to do those. If there are two sets raise, right. Frostlight also increases your melee attack speed. Auto attacks generate 1 runic power. That sounds good. Consuming the killing machine effect has 50% chance. Blowhorn of Winter. Howling. Also deal increased damage. I'll do that. Anything passive is good in my eyes. Reduce the mini cooldown Pillar of Frost by 1 second. Summon spikes or cause jagged icicles from all your areas. Okay, that sounds good. Avalanche. Okay. Let's test this out. Have we got any sort of ranged pulling ability? Oh, there we go. And what's this? Pillar of Frost. Let's drop this over here. Oh, yeah. So these are our, what have we got here? Little runes. Okay. So it's all to do with collecting up runes. Right, we'll go collect the quest up, and then we can work our way round, killing things, and going through the quest in Westfall. Charleston's dead. Done this many a time, but never at this level. This is the interesting thing. I've never done a something like this at a much higher level. Okay, I'll take that. Clues obtained. That's from speaking to you. Okay. Did you know who killed them? Ah, okay. Oh, hold on. We're just spamming this at the moment. Oh, I'm disarmed. Interesting. What's 4 do? Oh, they run away. That's interesting. And the next one? Oh, they keep just attacking me. Okay, this should be fine. Are we getting much XP for this is the question. So this is Death Strike, requires melee weapon. And that requires one-handed melee weapon. Because we're holding a mining pick, that's not very helpful. We can bribe them. Okay, let's try that then. Oh, that's easy. Oh, you're fighting each other. There we go. Do that. Couple of copper. There we go. Oh wow, Shin! Thank you ever so much for the host. How are you? How was your stream? Thank you everyone who's coming over from... Oops, I'm disorientated. From Shin's stream. I am El Morty and I'm playing the worst Frost Death Knight you can imagine. Hey Rasheen, how are you? Thanks for stopping by. What we're actually doing is trying to level up to level 60 on this guy. And then we're going to do mining and blacksmithing. So we're trying to get our professions up. Is the plan with this one. How you doing, Shin? All good? Did you enjoy the sunshine today? I saw your sweaty Twitter picture. Glad to be out in the sun, I can imagine. There we go, there's the clues. Let's hop on our griffin and we'll go over. Shin is in the house, excellent. Doing very good, thank you, Rasheen. We're enjoying some extra stuff with our characters at the moment. Actually trying to get, the goal is to get more professions going. So in order to get those going, I also have to do a bit more of leveling. So we're going to work our way here, and we're going to do a bit of mining on the way as well. Half my abilities aren't working. I know, it's a terrible state. I should really sort that out. That's why it's taking so long. Or I could switch back to Blood Death Knight for this. That could probably make it easier until I get myself another weapon. Because I at least tried Blood. I think we'll do that. That'll be easier. Spellbook. Specializations. Specialization. Blood. Activate. Let's go back to Blood and then get our two-handed weapon back in. Where's our bags? Where's our nice two-handed weapon? Two-handed axe. No, we wanted the two-handed sword. There we go. Is that correct? Yeah, let's try this. I've got to remember how to play a Blood Death Knight. Hold on. Oh, we've lost our griffin again. Hold on. Move this over here. Go into that. Yeah, it was a lovely day though. I was stuck in the basement for most of it, so I didn't get to enjoy it quite so much as I would have liked. Right. Okay, let's try this. Oh, where have you gone? Let's button mash these, see if we can do this any better than we were doing. Oh, we're rooted. Let's try a 4. Murloc Fin. Okay, so looking at this, we need to keep an eye out for some nodes, which will be around here. Or try Unholy. Yeah, that could be another option. I haven't tried Unholy yet. It's also a DPS spec. Of course, yes, I am tank spec here, aren't I? Which does have the benefits of having the self-healing. Oh, that was a little bit easier. Let's just try this for a little bit. We seem to be getting better with our button mashing. Murloc clues we're looking for. Can't see any other nodes at the moment. I see what you mean, Costa, with the map. The nodes not showing up. We do have mining nodes on, haven't we? Yeah, find minerals is on. Ah, here's one. Let's get on our griffin. Okay, we're just working all this out at the moment, which is a little bit slow. Let's get our mining skill up. And how much is that copper now according to TSM? Still saying 12 gold, which is insane price, but we'll get back to that at some point. We're going for the skill ups at the moment. We could probably do a couple now with our tank spec, couldn't we? Let's try and over-egg this a little bit. We seem to be okay, holding our own with these murlocs. There we go. We'll only change after a reload. Ah, right, of course. Ooh, what do we pick up there? A quest. Click accept. That's not too bad, actually. Take that one. Another one. Let's try 3 at once. Seem to be alright with 3. I'm literally just button mashing though, so I'll need to actually look up how to do the proper rotations and get this working more effectively, DPS wise. Oh, we've got a clue though. That's a good start. Right, let's hop on. We also need to do Riverpole Knoll clues. Can we go up this hill? Yes, we can. How are the gnolls doing? Level 57 gnolls. I never thought I'd get to see level 57 gnolls in Westfall. Oh, he's run away though, that's annoying. Have I got anything to recall them in? What does Q do? I could save my death grip, couldn't I? That would be better. Well, the gnoll clues was easy enough. Oh, there's one there whilst we're here. It's quite satisfying playing a Blood Death Knight, actually. I'm quite enjoying it. Is that all the clues? Okay, we'll go back. We'll also look for mining nodes as we go, because that's our secondary progression thing we're thinking of. Oh, we've aggroed a few things. Pardon me as we go through. Oh, what was I stuck on then? Nothing. I just stopped still for a minute. There we go. XP wise, that wasn't too bad. Westfall is a bit of a problem because of the distance with everything. Having to run around quite a lot, so it's not the most efficient in terms of quest density. But we'll see how it goes for the interim, and then we can, if we want to, just move on from here. I mean, it's not too bad actually. I'm going to go on until I've done a level, perhaps. That would be a good start, at least. We've got wolves here to deal with, so we'll go do the quest first and then deal with the wolves afterwards. Accept that. Accept that. Do the coyote whilst we're here. And then we need to head over this direction. Okay, that's easy enough. Follow the map. What are we after? Living the life. Ah, the mine. Okay. So this is going to be good. Okay, Morph TV, thanks ever so much for stopping by. Have a great rest of your evening. Okay, kobold diggers. Let's go in. Aggro them up. I've got one behind me. Let's try and organise them a little bit better. we only need to do these. Okay, that's easy enough. Happy gold making and leveling. Yeah, it's a bit of a mix, this one. Learning the ropes of a Death Knight. Wolf dog waves at me. Oh, do we have a... Did we have someone... why was someone waving at me? You know, take candle. Right, we should have some nice mining nodes in here. There's one over this side. Let's go round. Yeah, do these two together, and then we'll go over to... Oh, you've moved around behind me. The good thing about doing this in Westfall is we do get to mine up the copper nodes, so we are at least leveling some XP, and we're also gaining our mining skill, which is going to be helpful. And we need to go round here a bit more, it would seem. See if there's any more nodes. Where should we head? Let's deal with these two now. Living the life. Summons two shoes. Anyway, may only be used at the end of Jangalode Mine. Okay, so we need to get down there and then use that. Which will be... Let's go down here. Oh, Dragons After Dark, thank you ever so much for the host. Thanks for stopping by. How was your stream? I hope it was all good. Welcome everyone who's come to me from Dragon's stream. My name's Samadan and I'm currently playing a Death Knight that I'm levelling up to level 60 so I can get flying. And we're also getting blacksmithing and mining professions done. Remember to click on the go to channel. Yeah, that gets me every time. I tend to do the host in my channel and then have the Twitch app open in another one so I can see both channels. So I avoid that one. Went wonderfully, excellent, good to hear. Doing very well here, thank you very much. Having a bit of fun doing something a little bit different this time. We did our regular gold making at the start, and now we're just doing a spot of levelling back in my old hunting grounds, Westfall. But this is the first time I've experienced it at a higher level, with all the mobs being at level 58. That's kind of interesting. I've not seen them like that before. Hey, Silent Second, how are you? Sam hosts somebody before he finishes his sentence. Yeah, forget about the delay. So I say, and it was lovely, and then hit host. So I have to remember to pause a little bit more and then hit it. Yeah, let's do some mining. Doing all right at the moment, thank you, Silent. We're okay on that front because we're just following the quest lines at the moment, and a lot of this is all underground. Is this circular? No, it's not circular. Pointy gnome's at the licking again. Alright, we need to go down somewhere. Where's the down section? Let's try this. I'll take these three on. Yes, no licking in the stream, Pointy. I think it is a gnome thing. I think it's actually just a Pointy gnome thing, to be fair. I've not known any other gnomes lick. It's just Pointy gnome. I like Blood Death Knight. I think Blood Death Knight's really fun to play. Right, we're nearly in that area we need to be in. Somewhere in here, at the end of the mine it says. Must be in here somewhere. Oh no. That's the entrance. Where do we need to be? At the end. Where do we need to be then? Hold on. Do we do it here? No, this is out the way. Okay. Smash the gnome. Living the life. What do we need to do here? Use to show Blue's old house at the back of the mine in Westfall. Yeah, that's what I was thinking, is at the back of the mine. So I'm going to need to go somewhere lower. Unless I've gotten completely lost, which is potentially a thing. It's not that big, this mine, though. Ah, the back. Go further into the cave. Need to be at the end of it. Yeah, I think we were at the end of it. So to me, the end would be down. So we went up there. The end would be right down here somewhere. Like right down here would be where I think. This is where we were. Right, this is where we were. There we go. Now I remember. Hey, thank you very much. Two shoed Lou's old house. What little Humie want? Why call Glubtok? So far running 2-bit extortion operations out of a cave. Glubtok crush you. There we go. We've at least done a little bit of quest progression. Hoping to just get that level ding. Obviously got rested XP as well. Wealth upon you. What option to? So I have two choices: die or be rich and powerful. Yep, those are your two choices. I'd have to wonder though how much you'd notice a gnome licking you. Maybe a bit like a cat. Probably Gwendolyn, although probably less rough. Probably more like a small dog. All right, we did that. That's cool. Living the life. Okay. Let's go all the way round. I'm not going to do the kobolds. We're just going to ignore you whilst we run outside. There we go. We don't know the texture. No, this is true. I would imagine they would be smooth, but they could be rough. More kobolds. Oh, you know what we'll do? We might as well get the XP for killing them. Seems they do give XP, which is the good thing. Which one am I fighting? That one. Okay. Oh, I'm not so sure, Silent Second. I quite like gnomes myself. Alright, okay, oops. Ignore me, I'm running. Oh, there's a node back there now. Okay, back to the house things. This is true. Hey Jack, how are you? Thanks for stopping by. Well, we're in combat, that's a shame. We'll do the quest hand-ins. Oh, we've got a kobold basher now. We've got a one-handed weapon. So that could be useful. If we did want to go to Frost, we could try that. There we go. And a bit more information. Yay, we got the level. Fantastic. Level 59. Okay, how far does our rested XP go? All the way by the looks of things. We're all going to go all the way over here now for the treasure. And we've got eavesdrop on the thugs, which is here somewhere. Lose parting thoughts. A couple of thugs recently showed up at the farm, causing all kinds of trouble. If you're interested, you'll find thugs back behind the farmhouse. Okay. Let's go around the back. There we are. Let's listen to these ones. Okay, let's have a look. What you're levelling and what profs on it. I am levelling a Blood Death Knight, and the professions are blacksmithing and mining. Lung inoculation shots are a big healthcare concern in the Eastern Kingdoms. One day and you're missing the remote auction house. Oh no, Roika. Sorry to hear that. I never had it myself, so 47k on one-handed desolate. Good or bad? No idea, Silent. Anyone else know? Oh, right. Are you doing the same? Oh, here we go. We appear to be in combat. And doing really good damage. That was quick. You also have a death note with blacksmithing and mining. I think it's a good... Hurry back to the cottage. Quick! Quick, back to the cottage. There's no time to mount up. We're running around. What happened? Whilst we were listening to the thugs. Oh no! There's been a moider. Dealing with organisation here. Sounds a lot of power behind these murders. What have you learned so far? Speak with farmer, Salting's farm. Okay, there we go. But why blood, if you may ask? Because we couldn't do frost with a mining pick, apparently. So I didn't have enough one-handed weapons. But blood seems to be fun at the moment. I'm quite enjoying it. We might switch over to frost at one point, though. Right, let's just run. Oh, we missed a quest. Where was that quest? There we go. That was inside, it looks like. Yeah, we missed that one. Collect coyote tails. Oh, we're just being attacked by coyotes. Where are they? Oh, and mounds of dirt. We can do these. Fresh dirt. Okay, we'll have to do the damage first. There we go. Check the auction house after your main two competitors. Oh, hold on. Let me just catch up. Roika, now when I woke up, my first reflex was check auctions, then again in the train. Apparently he was addicted. Oh, right, yeah, I could see how you'd use that. Wait, cologne, top alarm, open auction house, yeah. That's going to change the market, isn't it, for people who did that? I hadn't realised that so much. Because I used to get up and do it on my computer, this computer, in the mornings, but I don't really have enough time to do that in the mornings these days. So I just literally have breakfast, have a shower, and then get ready for work. And spend half an hour just drinking a coffee and checking on social media. I don't have time to do actual loading up the auction house. It'll take too long for me to do cancel scans and everything. Not a gore tusk, we'll do a coyote instead. Okay. You don't think they have jobs? It doesn't matter what time of day. Well, that's true. It's, you know, you never account for someone who might have a lot of time on their hands. When playing some characters, just open the auction and check sales. Yeah, that's a nice idea, actually. I knew that a lot of people did use it, but I hadn't really appreciated how much of everyone's day-to-day life it will impact. I do like this death grip. That's really nice. We're actually not doing too bad in terms of damage. These seem to be dropping quite quickly. Any more coyotes? Now let's go hop over to the other area. You're excited for the change, are you, Cranky Yank? Oh, there's one. They're probably remaking it. One would hope. Trade you, got some copper for you. Oh, that's very kind of you. Oh wow, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Oh, that sounds quite sinister, the thank you, doesn't it? There you go, thank you very much, Wolf Dog. Ah, that's you, is it, Carl? Well, thank you very much. Yes, because you don't like listing auctions all the time and be able to figure out sleep work patterns who you're competing with. Yeah, that's true. Because if you look for auction house mobile bots, you find tons of sites that offer bots you can use on your phone to also undercut people. Oh, right. Okay, people did that, did they? Ah. Right, you've got your stuff. Westfall mud pie. Yum? Question mark. Okay, that's cool. Decent amount of XP actually. That's not bad. Now should I continue this for a little bit longer, or should I go switch over to Earthen and do daily bits on Earthen? I think I'll go to the next quest point. Maybe find... Is this an inn? No, it's just a regular house. It did have a limit of 200 auctions daily, that's true. Yeah, the Undermined Journal's good for doing the patterns, that's for sure. Is this a resting area? No. Can we go upstairs? Is that rested upstairs? No. It's a shame. Right, where are we all? We're outside. Yeah. You're giving up with the apps, harder to compete. Fair enough. Used up, as in mining only on the druid, nothing else. That's fair enough. Shake down at the Saltines. There's some friends who have good advice on this, but you seem like a good man. Get out of Westfall. Nope, we're alright actually. Times are tough. Killed 10 harvest watches. Oh, I remember doing these. That was fun. We've also got a quest on the inside here.
Hello.
Do that one. There we go. Hey TJ, how are you? Thanks for stopping by. Oh, you prefer to do blacksmithing and engineering on the Death Knight and mining on the Druid. That's not... I can see why you'd do that, because the Druid is good for the gathering side of things. The thing I like about being able to do this is the quests are quite simple for this level. So it's actually quite a blast to go through them at the moment. And what did we just pick up there? Something. Doing very well here, thank you TJ. We're just running through my Death Knight, who's having lots of fun in Westfall. Now that it's a level 60 zone. It's really, really good fun. Killed your team 3 times in a row. Oh, that's a shame, Roika. The perils of being on a PvP server, I guess. Okay, Okras are done. Have we got enough harvest watches? Let's just pick a couple up. We also need some things for Westfall stew. Hold on, I'm going the wrong direction. There we go. Got the wrong keys there. Which one do I want? I want this one. Oh, I need to kill 10 of these anyway, so we need to run through these. We only got 5 of the 10 done. There you go. You lose time with mounting up. That is true. Gore tusk. What do we need gore tusks for? That's for the stew. Okay, we'll do that as well. I'll get another harvest watcher whilst we're here. Let's see if we can take on 3 at once. You love looking at people who just don't seem to ever sleep. Yeah, it does seem to be a common thing, doesn't it? Oh, we've got a flesh ripper in there as well. Oh, did I miss anything here? Death Knight OP, yeah. Oh, let's move around here. There we go. That said, you're going to miss PvP servers, yeah. You there? Who's there? Silent second. Do you see the challenge they start in US? If you die, delete characters. You wear only crafted items. Interesting challenge. Wonder how that works out. How many more do I need? I need 3, so let's look out for the next one whilst we're here. There's one over... no, there's one over there. Need to go that way. I don't know TJ actually. Oh, there's one. We'll do one, and then we'll head back, hand that quest in, see what we get level-wise. They can't trade. Ah, right, okay. I think people from Alliance buy more transmit Mog than Horde. Do you think so?
Well met.
Times are hard. Heart of the Watcher. Complete quest. Accept the next thing. And then... what else did we have in here? Oh, we needed some more for the Westfall stew. But we need to go over here. We need more Gore-Tusk flanks, is what we need. So these are these fellas. We also need to do flesh rippers. And we need to do something over this direction as well. Energized. Ah, right, okay, got energized ones. Oh, I guess there is different looks. I hadn't thought about that, actually. Why are we evading those? Or do we need to... wakes and overloaded harvest golem. Okay. Is that what we need to do? We need to go to the overloaded ones. What do we need to do? Got an energized one. Let's actually read. We've got 2 of 25 energized ones. We can do all of those. Where's the overloaded ones, though? Is my question. Well, we've got 4 on us now, so this should be interesting. Let's see how button mashing goes with 4 on us. You're at work. Going to be out in about an hour. Back. Going to stay on what you can. Okay, Samadan. You're well, they've gone further alone. It's alive. Wakes and overloaded harvest column. Where's an overloaded one? It's alive. Let's read the quest. Use the Harvest Watcher heart on an overloaded harvest golem, and then use to kill the energized ones. So we're doing this all wrong. We're killing them manually. We need to find an overloaded one. There's an overloaded one. Yeah. I think I just realised that. Right, there we go. Now we can do it the way the quest was designed. We killed 6 already. There we go. Was you that mentioned the Breg series about New to Millionaire? Yes. He was doing it and it was really good. I'm just going to spam this, I'm guessing. Have I actually killed anything? Or am I just mashing them around? This looks even more inefficient. Have I actually killed anything? I'm just knocking them about. Okay, let's try just a regular attack. Does that work? This is amazing. Currently thinking archaeology learning, opening kind of picture, file of sounds mount. Maybe somebody in your friends list is open for it though. Have a look. You forget. Yeah, it's tricky sometimes, isn't it? Right, that one I can kill. There we go. Let's just stand here. All that running around was worse. That's better. I've got to kill 25 of them. That's annoying. Alright, so this is the method. Okay, that's better. Right, now we've got it. So we run, aggro some, and then we do the just right click, reaping blows. And rather than that, all that running around, which is just nonsense and wasn't actually aggroing anything. So it's better to stand still and do some actual right click attacking like this. And then when you've run out of them, then you can do your running around thingy, collect a load up, and then come back to them. Okay, I've got the technique now. There we go. And 19. This is better. This is quicker. Right, where's another group of them? Run around there. Run around there. There we go. Oh, we're nearly done now. Which one should we do? This one last. And then we should be able to run back. Hopefully. Oh, pressing the wrong button. There we go. Volatile air, life and herbs. Let's just run out, that'll be easier. And heading back to this one. Hey Movie, how are you? Thanks for stopping by. We're not actually farming so much here. We are going for just leveling at the moment. But Silent Second is talking with Pointy Gnome about farming various things. Volatiles, I believe you're talking about. Gore tusks. Oh, got a Harvest Watcher in the bargain as well. All gnomes. And we'll do this Harvest Watcher as well whilst we're here. Oh, there's a Flesh Ripper. Let's see if we can get one of those. I'll go round this one. Flesh Ripper is what I want. Hopefully not aggro everything else. At least trying to get these for my stew. The old Westfall stew. No thank you, cat. This one's taking a little bit longer to kill actually. There we go, some more meat. Oh, I've got a coyote into the mix now. Pointy Gnome's got a day off. Yeah, it's good to have a day off every now and again. Re-energise. Although I think in March I ended up doing a lot of streams, and it was good fun doing it several days in a row. I'm going to move around the harvesters. I am, TJ. I'm enjoying it, really enjoying it. Can you cook some bread for your pigeons? That's nice. Yeah, it looks like they could do with day off on Tuesday, but forgot. Nice one, Pointy. Joining me now, I'll get home, and Blood Death Knights are invincible in open world. It does seem they do seem to be pretty good fun actually.
Be careful. Light
Ooh, what was that? Was that?
greetings.
Oh, let's see if there's anything we can sell whilst we're here. Merchant doesn't want that item. Oh, that's the letters things. Yeah, that's fair enough. Nobody wants those. So, Westfall stew, gore tusks. I'll take a gore tusk or two. I want something that would actually do a little bit of extra pulling at the same time. Oh, that one's gone back. Running back. Okay. I wanted to keep them all together, really. Ideally. Gore tusk flesh, and then stringy flesh ripper meat is the other thing we need for our stew. Mobs in Legion that you can only pull 2 or 3 of in a row. You can put about 10 on your Death Knight. You can legit pull everything. It does appear to be that. It seems a really solid class. We got the 6. Bed is calling with a sweet, sweet voice. Okay, Roika. Well, have a great sleep. Thanks for stopping by the stream, and we'll see you, hopefully... I'm not on tomorrow, but I'm on Saturday. Where's the old flesh rippers? They're not here. Okay, let's try the next area. There's one. Young flesh ripper. Take you. Any more flying around? No, okay, I'll just take the one then. And then we'll come back to you. Oh, keeps dodging around me. That's frustrating. The thing is, I'm not even doing a proper rotation at the moment. I am literally just button mashing. There's another one over there. Let's run over here. Oh, there's a few here actually. Let's see if we can pick up a few. And then that one. Oh no, it's too far away. Let's just do the 2 here. We don't want them to start evading on us, because that's going to be frustrating. We'll just do this main bit. Oh, we're out of range. There we go. Let's actually attack the ones that are in front of us. Haven't picked up any mining nodes in a while. I think I'm in an area that's not quite so mine heavy. Watched any LACs and noticed the rogue always winning. I hadn't noticed that actually, Samadan. Okay, that's done as well. Okay, let's head back for our Westfall stew. Down this way. Any Sword Art Online fans? I don't even know what that is, TJ. What is it? Is that literally what it is? Art on swords.
What can I do for you?
Okay. Stew will be ready.
Be careful.
Okay. We got a belt. Was that any good, that belt? Working gloves. No good. Tightly cinched belt. Gives us extra stamina, but we lose the critical strike. It's anime. Very first anime you ever really got into. Oh, okay. I'd not heard of it.
Need help?
And then you have our thanks.
Go with honor, friend.
And what are we left to do? Speak with... Oh yes, we're in here.
Need help?
Complete that. Crime scene investigation. There we go. I take the stew to Hope Sounding and Sentinel Hill. Okay, Sentinel Hill's got a resting point, so that's going to be good. Let's head straight down for that. Gintano's better than Sword Art Online. Oh, okay, not heard of either of those. Goblins better than gnomes, better than everyone else. Okay, we're just going to ignore the aggro we've made. I was going to run past them. And we'll head on down to Sentinel Hill. I believe Sentinel Hill's got an inn in it. It's got a flight path. Oh, it's a Shadow Priest. Where is the flight path? It's down there, isn't it? I remember now. Let's just do this first. Hold on. Get it all in the right order. Hand that in, the stew. Give it to the orphans. Take that. And then we'll head back outside. I'm surprised how quickly my XP's been going up, actually. I know I'm rested XP, and I've got the heirlooms on. But it has been going rather fast. And this is me just doing questing and what have you. Okay, we need to do some of these. Not even button mashing this stuff either. Attacking gnolls slain. That's easy enough to do. Let's go get the extra ones. I love that little hyena laugh they do. It's really nice. Elfin life and here for on the bottom of the food chain. I have Log Horizon next on your list. So you have to watch One Punch Man. Yeah, I hear One Punch Man. I've heard about One Punch Man. I hear that's quite good. That's 5. Pick that one up. And then I'll go over to these ones whilst we're here. Try and get an extra one in. So that's 6, and that should take me to 7. Loot those. Oh, attack orders we've picked up. And then, right, there's a load over here, so we can run round, pick you up, and then we'll run into the middle of this lot. And just kind of like damage all of these. How many we've got? 4 here. We'll need another 1, so we'll take you as well. This is the power of the Death Knight. I haven't seen that trailer. I don't know if there was a new one out. I can't remember which one I did see last. Have you got them all? Last one. There we go. Oh no, there's still one more. Where are you? Oh, there you are. He's done. Okay. And what else did we need to do? Oh, feed the homeless. Okay. Where are the homeless? Are you outside? I think you are, aren't you? Homeless citizen. Yeah, you're all around in the offer stew. And then we can do items not ready yet. Oh, it came out today. Okay. There's a new one. Feed the homeless. Yeah, I'll have to check that one out. It's not family friendly for my stream, so I'll have to check it out afterwards. Alright, we're doing pretty well actually, so far. over halfway through on the way to 60. Then we can pick up flying, which will be really, really, really nice. This takes ages to feed them. There's a big crowd somewhere, isn't there? That's why doing these singly is probably not the best idea. It's round at the entrance. I'll make my way round there. Rather than doing all these singly, I should be feeding a group of them. Like if I put the stew down between the two of you, will you both have it? Yes, you will. And so there must be a load all hungry. I'll do one here. Take some more stew. Do 2 at once. And there's a group of 3 round here. I wonder if I can do all 3 at once. I'll go into the middle and see if you both come in from the sides. No, that's unfortunate. So I'll give you one individually. And then I'll give you one individually. It's the entrance, there's like 20 of them. Okay, yeah, I thought I'd be doing this the long way around. Typical of me. There's a few round here, so as we've been doing the route round, we might as well finish this off. There we go, here's a nice group of them. Yeah, there they all are. After me doing all those individual ones. There we go. I thought the 20 would make it a lot easier. There we go. Done. And then back inside, and then opening up Westfall nice and easily. Quite pleased with this so far. What have we got? Let's have a look. Hand these quests in. How far is this going to take us? We did the attack orders. We did this. Accept that, and then we'll do this one and hand that in. That's a nice bit of progression. And then give you that one. So what are we left with? Right, okay, so we need to go to more river pores down the bottom and find agent over there. So we need to generally head south. This is all going to culminate in the dead mines, isn't it? There's an inn around here as well somewhere, isn't there? Not that I particularly need it. Where are we heading for one? The Django Spot Hide. Let's head down here. There's some mining nodes here around the place. Gonna head straight for the circle bit and then work my way out. Something we need to do here. Django yourself. Django Spot Hide. You could not be laughing much more. Oh right, have you seen the trailer? Oh, he's a bit of a tougher character. Maybe I should do some other abilities. Heart Strike. Dark Command. Icebound Fortitude. Dancing Weapons. Anti-Magic Shell? Probably not as useful. There we go. Did you? That was easy enough. Right, let's go collect up a load. Let's see the power of the Death Knight. Let's round them up. We could do with an anti-magic shield here as well, and some extra things. I might have over-egged this one slightly. We'll see how we go. Well, the good thing about the Death Knight is you do have healing, don't you? And that death grip's really nice. It's like 4 to 5 buttons. Yeah, I'm just mashing 4 at the moment. These are 1, 2, 3 and E. I could probably do with mashing Q as well. What does that do? Asphyxiate. Yeah, that's probably useful. Well, they're all run away now. Let's see if I can bring them back with a Q. No, we're out of range. We'll pull you back. There we go. That was easy enough. How long do I think it's going to take me to level to 110? You have 4 100s as well from 98 to 102. Wondering the best way to level them in BFA coming. Do you just dungeon level or you have a good way to level them? I think most people are saying they dungeon level them. Questing Westfall, love this zone. Hey Corbin, how are you? Thanks for stopping by. Elwyn's still your favourite. Yeah, I do like Elwyn. That's a good shout out, that one. Take you, and I'm going to go over here. Start with you, aggro you lot, and then mash my buttons. Start with one of these over this size. Yeah, so in terms of proper leveling, I think dungeon leveling is generally regarded drop death and decay, hit blood boil, hit the bone armor thing, hit blood strike when your health drops, heart strike when 3+ mobs are inside death and decay. Oh yeah, I've not been dropping down the where is that? Death and decay, this thing. I need that, don't I? That's what I've been forgetting. Thanks for the reminder. I was using that earlier on, and then I forgot to use it. Like that. So maybe I need to think about how I'm going to position that key, because clicking it's probably not the best idea. Any nodes coming up? How many more do we need? Taskmasters. Oh, need to tag that one if we can. There's a taskmaster. There's another one over there. Let's try and queue these in, and then drop in our death and decay on everything. 4 of 5. This should do us. Help out the hunter here as well. Heart strike is hits more than 2 normal mobs. Right, okay. Well, that's going to be useful, definitely. That's done. Let's head over to find Agent Kerman. Sounds a bit like Kermit. And then handing in these quests, I think, is going to give us a nice little bonus. There you are. I see a little question mark. And we need to... he's inside, he's been there for days. I'll cover your entry. Where are we going? In here. Inside the tower? I'm guessing so. Oh, these are elites. Hold on, that was a problem. Okay, let's see how we get on with elites. Easy peasy headshot. Ah, okay. Are you going to help me with the with these? Okay. For the bigger groups, you can round them up, get a little bone armor, drop death and decay, then spam heart strike, keep bone armor up with your healing one. If you see yourself dropping, okay. More death and decay. I don't think he's helping with these at all. I'm getting lots of these whispers headshots, but these aren't going down with headshots. Secrets of the Tower makes him invisible for a short time. Ah, now that would have been useful rather than just charging straight in here. But that's okay. We're a Death Knight. We can do this. We're actually, like you said, very OP. We're able to just drop things down very easily. I like it. probably even do a few things like a dark command or a dancing rune weapon and a heart strike. That seems to be better. Icebound Fortitude, that seems like fun. I'm just mashing everything now. Things take a little while to kill on Death Knight, but you know that they'll still die before you. Yeah, it does seem to be. And then Death Strike, Heart Strike. Is it Heart Strike you said keep spamming? That does seem to be quite a good one. And then Blood Boil. And then Asphyxiate. Oh, that's quite a nice one. And then Death's Caress, Death Strike, Dark Command, Heart Strike, Heart Strike. Basically, there's a plethora of commands you can do, isn't there? Okay, so more if you're in. So that's the AOE type one. Let's go invisible. I'm assuming we're going all the way up. I love the design of these stairway things. They're completely twisty and nonsensical. Oh, here we go. Who have we got? Helix's secret revealed. The Gnolls have failed, mistress. They provided the distraction required. We continue as planned. There we go. Those elites would probably hammer most non-tanks. Yeah, I imagine they would. We free this admiral during the dawning. I mean, considering they were scaled up to my level as well. Okay, Juggernaut Day. Oh, Juggernaut Day. Judgment Day is soon upon us. Call for the people. I wish to speak to them one last time before the dawning. Oh, something's going down. It's been ages since I've done this. Moonbrook Eye tonight. Okay, we're going to Moonbrook. Okay. Return to the agent. I was hoping I could just jump off the edge, but we might have to go all the way around. Although we can jump down this bit. And then go out here. There we go. It's nice, this invisibility thing. I like the effect. It's kind of like warpy effect. Okay, we're done with that. Hop on our Griffin. What's this? Death Gate. Opens a gate which you used to even hold. Oh, that's going to be useful for dungeon runs. Went into a dungeon for your alchemy quest. Spec into Unholy. Because you don't like tanking in pugs. Tried to take on 2 elites to pick up something and got 2 shot. Res back into the blood and soloed them. Ah, right, okay. So that's... Oh, there we go. Some boots. Report your findings. Okay, off we go. Off I go then. Back to here. Now I wonder how we'll get on quest hand-in wise. We've got 3 bars. Before levelling up. I don't think this will be enough because it was only 1 hand-in. And then the others are over in different directions, so we have to pick a direction and head there, I think. But I definitely do like the Blood Death Knight. Right, heading up the ramp. Hand this one in. Oh, there's 2 to hand in actually. Go do the report. Complete. Accept and complete. Oh, that's so close. So I think we only really need 1 more. Let's go to Moonbrook. And then that's going to take us towards Dead Mines towards the end, isn't it? That's the last bit of this area. Kind of like leads you towards, the whole story leads you towards the dungeon. Stendhal's Pond. Flesh Ripper. Not quite avoided. So the main thing I want to do is get to 60, and then I'll probably pick up flying. Don't think I've got enough gold. I have to borrow some from Samadan. Information, pamphlets, okay. So these are going to be inside these buildings, I take it. Oh, stuck on a spike. Somewhere in here. Oh, there we go. Okay, we'll do the damagey stuff first. We'll help out the Pandaren Hunter. Collect that up. Mysterious propaganda. Got a quest. And got another information pamphlet. And then we can head out. And then the next one looks like it'll be in this building, where I can see a thug through there. There's one inside there, and there's one inside here. Where's the rest? Are they down the bottom? Where is it I'm actually looking for? I'm not sure actually. Alright, let's just drop down our pool of blood stuff. Mash the buttons. It's because the Death Knights have got so much self-healing, which is part of their thing, isn't it? Ah, red bandanas. Issue of the Moonbrook Times and a secret journal. Where's the secret journal going to be? Would have thought it would have been down here. That's where I would have hidden it. That's where I was thinking about it. Anyone else here? Anything else glowing? Oh, it'll be upstairs. That'll be the next place you'd hide it. If I was to look for something, it'd be right in the back. There it is. If I was going to hide something, that's where I'd put it. Then we can head down. What do we need? An issue of the Moonbrook Times, which has got to be here on the floor. We also need to do some bandanas. So where will we find some good thugs? There's one there. There's one inside here, it looks like. This is the Defier's hideout. There we go. That's what I was looking for. A second one of these. I want 6 bandanas. That's 2. I wonder if there's a couple more thugs up here. This is the Dead Mines entrance, isn't it? Are there any more up here? Or am I going to be... Can't see if there's ones there. I can see shadows down there. Yeah, I'm gonna go back. I don't think I'm gonna find any thugs down here. They're gonna be on the outside somewhere. Because they don't want you going into the Dead Mines just yet. They want to get you exploring around the area first, and then you can go and do that. There's a thug over here. I'll do you a single one whilst we're here. Pop down me death and decay blood boily stuff. One more bandana. It's a good job there's a good drop rate on these. So, thugs. See the red text there. Oh. Just pull him out the building. I love that death grip. That's a really nice attack, that. 2, 3, 4. Oh, there we go. Level 60. Expert riding. Unspent talent points. Adventure calls. I believe you can fly. We definitely want adventure calls. We'll take that. And talent points. We'll look at those in a minute once I've got stuck on the fence. We'll do that. We'll add these in. Complete the quest, but I'm not going to accept this new one
For the Alliance.
because we are kind of done here. And these two we could probably decline now. Evidence collection ready for turn in.
Well met.
Evidence collection, we'll turn that in. Complete. But we'll decline that one. And then these two quests. Legend of... Well, abandon. I don't like to abandon ones, but we are done with this area because it's up to level 60. There we go. Thank you very much, everyone. That was pretty cool. Seek your next assignment, and I believe you can find. I believe you can fly, is what we want. So
Hello.
back to Stormwind.
Have a good one.
What else have we got? Adventure Guide. Outland. Blood Furnace. The main thing we wanted was the flying, though, for that achievement. So at level 60, I also need to think of upgrading my heirlooms now, which is going to cost me to go beyond level 60. But they've been doing well so far, so I want to keep that XP boost. So that didn't actually take too long. And we've got this. Leave through the papers, select your next assignment. Oh, now. Choices. Choices. I've got an obvious choice that I would pick because it's one of my favourite places. But I'd done that originally with Samadan. So do I do it again, because it's been ages since I've done it, or do I do something new, is the question. What does everyone think? Anyone got any ideas what they would choose? I mean, my vote's going for Northrend, because I love the zone. I think it's just amazing. And you've got Grizzly. Is it Grizzly Hills is there? You've got the lovely cold areas. It's really fitting for a Death Knight. So it's kind of the idea I've got. But then it's been a long time since I've done the Outland side of things. Hey Nix, how are you? Thanks for stopping by. And good evening to you too as well. I think the quests are better in Northrend. Here we go. What do I need to fly? Good to see you. You look like you're ready to take to the skies. Complete quest.
Feet on the ground.
Do I not need to buy flying now? Is it just given to you? Yeah, you do have to. You have to buy it, don't you?
Safe travels.
Flying trainer. There we go.
See you soon.
Tired on your way home from work. Oh, that's a long. It's a long day. You'll die of boredom in Outland. Yep, you need to buy, but I can't seem to find anything to buy it. Weirdly, unless I'm looking in the wrong place. Griffin Keeper. Those are just my regular griffins. I'll sell you my junk. There we go.
Hello.
I didn't actually read the quest. Believe you can fly completed. Flying trainer. Check see if I got it. Well, that's the thing is I can't actually fly. as evidenced by my jumping off into the lake. Do I have to click on it? General. Draenor Pathfinder, genuine riding, expert riding, expert. You can now ride flying mounts. Last I looked, a griffin could fly. Interesting. I didn't see a filter on that vendor. They literally didn't have anything on it. Interesting one though, isn't it, Mint Songs? And thanks for stopping by. Okay, so question. Where's my flying? Do you think you need to go to Outland? No, it would be here. Could be a reload. Good idea, Costa. There's definitely something squiffy going on. Maybe it's my griffin, it doesn't like it. / reload. Let's try it. The first time you could fly was in Outland. Yeah, 12-hour workdays. Wow, that's a long shift, Nix. I don't envy you on that one. That's when you want to just literally go to bed. But unfortunately then you get up and if you're doing another 12-hour shift then it's pretty tough. What should we have here? Mark of Blood. Also heal their victim. Or decrease the remaining cooldown of Vampiric Blood. Consume up to 5 bone shields for each charge. Consume again temporary power. Okay, let's do that one. Sounds the simplest. Yeah, in vanilla it was until 85. Yep, still can't fly.
What can I do for you?
Filter. Unavailable. Okay. Artisan riding and master riding. You can now ride flying mounts at a faster speed. And you can now ride at the highest available. Huh. Well, they all filtered out. There we go, hold on. Hold the horses. There we go. You can now ride flying mounts. 225 gold. There we go. Now we found it. We need some money. Where's the mailbox? Samadan, can you send some money over? There's the auction house. Mailbox will be around here. Okay, quick log out. I don't want to leave this on a sort of a cliffhanger. We want to get the flying. So, El Morty, level 60 Death Knight. Samadan, can you send some gold over to El Morty, please? Ask nicely. I did ask nicely, Mamakinda. Always, it never hurts to be polite. There's no harm in a bit of manners. Alright, Samadan, could you send... We've got some expires and 6,000 in the mail, so we'll need to sort that out. To El Morte. Some gold. Could you send... Let's do 10,000 gold. Money. Send. There we go. Now you need to farm 50 copper to pay him back. Yeah, in installments over the next 10 years. we'll come back to Samadan because you've got some expires to sort out there. But we can at least complete the El Morte progression. So we've got flying, which means we can do some nice... yeah, there will be interest. I'm sure by the time El Morte's got blacksmithing up, he'll certainly be paying the interest back. But it requires a little bit of an investment to start off with. There we go. I was only 1,000 gold. I thought I was giving you 10,000 gold. I forgot a 0. Apologies, El Morte. I was not as generous as I thought. There we go. That's now 400 copper ore. Won't take too long.
Welcome.
Right. Interesting that they didn't... you could easily get caught out by that. As I did. Train. Flying. Into the wild blue yonder. Yay! Ceiling. There we go. Back in business. It is a little bit slow because we haven't got the extra stuff. So I think I'm going to choose Northrend because I haven't done it in such a long time. It'll be nice to go back to it. To Northrend. Okay, so whilst we're here, smelting that was kindly given to me, spellbook and abilities, professions, mining skills. Let's put these up here, and blacksmithing. So if we click on our, whoops, there it goes, smelt copper. Let's go to the regular UI. So, as we had that kind donation of copper, or we'll make some copper bars, because I'm going to use this for skill ups. So this is going to be good. This is going to get my mining up. It's good that you can do the smelting to get skill ups rather than having to run around everywhere. And then I could possibly wait till this goes green. And then we can learn some new stuff. $32. Not bad, not bad. We are making progress. This is the thing, is it's nice to be able to do this now whilst I can, rather than the BFA way, which is fine if you don't get all your professions done in that time. But whilst I can, I'm going to try and get the professions, as many as I can, unlocked. Just because it's going to make it so much easier, really, running through all this. I might as well keep going whilst it's green, because we'll use this to do something with the enchants before bed. Yes, definitely, Costa, we'll be doing that. We're going to go over back to Samadan, because Samadan's got some expires to sort out. So we'll definitely be doing those. I'm just going to run through all this smelt copper as we're skilling up steadily. And this gives us our first kind of break, as it were. And then we'll have a look at blacksmithing, see if there's anything we can gain on that. But we're in a good place, I think. Level 60 and 2 professions started is a good place to be in. Right, that's all the smelting done. Blacksmithing, was there anything we could make with our copper bars that will give us skills up? So rough sharpening stones we also had, didn't we? So those are going to be skills up. Flirty Cross, thank you ever so much. Oh, for the sub, thank you ever so much. That's extremely kind of you, using your Prime. Very kind of you, thank you ever so much. Let's get some chef's hat thumbs up in the chat for that. Thank you ever so much. It's very kind of you to show your support with your Prime. Hey LG, going very well, thank you. We just started our journey on blacksmithing and mining and leveling my Death Knight, who, as a Blood Death Knight, is really good fun to play. Really enjoying it. Get some tin ore for bars to make bronze bars with the copper bars. Aha, that's a good idea. So let's make these rough sharpening stones, as they seem to be a thing. And we can get our blacksmithing up a little bit more. Tin is mostly pretty cheap, right you are. So we'll need to learn these from the blacksmithing trainer, I imagine. We'll run through the sharpening stones, as they seem to be a good way to start. And then bracers seem to be another way. As we've got these stones, what do we do with a rough sharpening stone anyway? Sharpens your bladed weapon, increasing weapon damage by 2 for an hour. Can't be applied to items higher than level 200. Okay. From the mining train in the street behind me. Ah, right. Okay, thank you, Jack. I was looking at this guy, seeing that was apprentice blacksmith. Yeah, I forget where the mining person is. That always gets me confused. I mean, we could go quite far with this, even at level 60, can't we? You level your blacksmithing to 650 by just buying true iron ore or something. Costs you about 18,000, but doesn't take as much effort. Ah, okay. But don't I need to be a higher level to get the... What do I do with the true iron ore? Because I haven't got the means to do anything with it at the moment. Because I'm not in Legion yet. But I can see how that would be a good way of catching up, definitely. But wouldn't I have to be up to like level 100 to get access to those things? You need to kill some ogres in the Draenor zone. Ah, okay. And get an item that gives you some blacksmithing plans. Aha. After you deliver the quest. Okay. Alright, that's the stones done. So the trainer available. Don't know why that filter's defaulting to not anything. Train everything. Which would be a good thing. We need level 50 for that. Okay. And then the mining person is round the other. That gives you, you need about 3,600 to 4,000 true iron ore, and you can create one item that gives you 10 skill points. Right you are. Street behind. You're over this way somewhere. Next to the auction house. Oh god, I fly so slowly. Is it? Where is it? This one. That's Cathedral Square. This one. Here it is. Mining trainer. Journeyman miner. Requires mining 50. Available. Smelt bronze. Yes, please. Smelt tin. And journeyman miner. There we go. Okay, on the road to progression, definitely. Well, there we go. That's a great start for El Morte. What have you got in your bags now? Is there anything you can probably sell? We don't need these at the moment. We'll get rid of those. Let's tidy up everything. We could try selling these. Doesn't look like they've got a great sale rate, 0.04. That's what have we got here? Soulbound. This is chest, waist. Probably going to just need to vendor these things. Have I got any good feet on at the moment? That will give me one more strength. I'll keep that then. And braces. That's no good. And gloves. That will give me extra critical strike. Right, we're going to sell these. I think that's probably the best option. I'm going to sell all of those. And that's soulbound. We'll sell that one. Yeah, they won't sell. I didn't think so. Thank you, Jack. Just confirmed what I was thinking. And these roasted quail, 29 gold. I just don't see these selling. And the Alterex Swiss as well. I'm going to sell these. Keeping those. I haven't opened the clams yet. Flasks of oil, chunk of boar meat. That's actually not too bad sale rate. Coyote meat, gore tusk liver. I don't know if these will sell or not. Wool cloth I can give to Samadan. Linen cloth I can give. Investigator's wrap. We should have a cloak on, which we haven't got on actually. Need to get rid of that then. You know what, I'm going to just vendor these. There's no point fiddling around with small auction amounts. Open up those.
Would you like to purchase something?
I would like to sell something, please. Oh, there's another one I need to open. There we go.
Honored, I'm sure.
There we go. Right, and those two junk things I'm just going to get rid of. We don't need two of those. I'm fine with that. We're clearing it out. Yeah, just keeping it simple. There's no point, you know, just putting few tiny things on. I'm going to sell these and those to Samadan. You can have those in exchange. So let's clear that out, and Samadan can send you some bags later. So you're in a good place, Irfan. Quite happy with the progress so far. So that's cool. I'm happy with that. Let's head back over to Samadan. Before you know it, you have full bags. You need to get bigger bags. Yeah, definitely. Oh, I didn't check the price for tin. We'll go back onto Samadan and we'll set up an operation to start with blacksmithing, and we'll look up that. We'll look up the price of various things that are going to be useful. But we'll just tidy up our bags first because we've got a load of expires in the mail. So a bit more shopping maintenance. And Costa was saying, oh, good night, Mama Kinder. Thanks ever so much for hanging out in the stream tonight. Hope to see you again soon. Oh, Centenax mission's done. What have we got? 6,000 gold, a load of buys. Okay, let's open those up. Lots of different things. No, we don't want to destroy those, so shift click all of those. And I might as well wait for this to come through. So we could probably do with making some silkweave satchels for El Morte. So I'm going to go ahead and make 4 of those and send them over whilst I'm here. Hold on, my bags are all messed up. Craft silkweave satchel. There we go. So that's a good 24 slot bag, so that should keep you going. 1, 2, 3, 4. Probably want some for your bank as well, but we'll be alright for the moment. So you're on low pop as well. Tin, bronze and thorium sell really slow and really cheap. Not recommend to make operations for that. Okay. However, gold, iron, steel, true silver and mithril do sell nice and good prices. Yeah, so maybe I need to think of a shopping operation for the tin, bronze and thorium and use that to level up, and then make a selling operation for gold, iron, steel, true silver and mithril. Would be a way I'd probably look at that. What I'll do actually is I'll wait till Earthen's around. When I'm back on El Morte and set that up then, because then I can look at all the different things. El Morte, bags, 1, 2, 3, oops, misclicked, 4, satchels, send those over, and that's that done. Okay. Your skill so far has been done less than 50 skill points. Oh right, so I probably won't even need to bother with that then. Okay, good point. Post scan on my expires. Then we'll run a cancel scan on my enchants. The tin and bronze at least, yeah, I mean it won't take me long, will it, to get through those. And then we'll see how things go after that. Right, okay. I don't know if that's going to sell or not. This was quite cool. I picked this up doing the Shadow Silk farm. That video I put on YouTube today. I did 10 runs of Lower Blackrock Spire, and I picked up this Orb of Deception. No Skull Flame Shield this time, and it's supposed to sell for 30,000. So that was really cool, doing that run the other day. So as well as getting about 57 Shadow Silk, I also picked up that, which was pretty cool. And I got this 7 of Portals, which I don't know whether that's going to sell or not. 672. It's a world drop, is it? Okay. It's definitely been lucky then. So I managed to pick that up, and the Skull Flame Shield in probably about 12 runs of Lower Blackrock Spire. So that's definitely a stream of luck, I think, for that. Okay, we've got some sales, and then we want to do a cancel scan. So we want to deselect everything, go to my major sellers and run a cancel scan. New nickname, Lucky Sam. Yeah. What with that and the lost mail drop, it does seem to stream of luck does seem to be a thing, which is quite cool. Right, lots to cancel. Let's see if we can. Still a couple of things we haven't done. We haven't done Earthen on your dailies and things, so that's going to be missed tonight. We also haven't looked up any Hesselian for the Obliterum Shuffle, but I don't fancy going up to Dalaran at the moment, so I won't look at that for the moment. Hey Doppelbock, how are you? Thanks for stopping by. How was the cycle home? It was pleasant actually. It was warm and muggy in the London air, but it was okay being out in the sunshine. The train ride home, however, was horrible because the trains were all having problems. They were delayed, and there was no air conditioning on the train, and it was completely rammed full of people, and everyone was hot, bothered, and standing up and all squashed up against each other. So that I wouldn't recommend. But then I got home and it was nice and cool, and I got to see my family, and now I'm playing WoW, so it all worked out in the end. Yeah, definitely. Right, all the enchants off, and then we're going to post them back on. This time we need to do a select all groups, and then we can do a post scan. Everyone smells like horse on the train, as we say here in Portugal. Yeah, I'm not surprised actually. Finally had sunny and 50 Fahrenheit. That's been nice. Excellent, Doppelbock. That's nice. Just found out you still have 5 bounties. Bounties as in a price on your head, pointy gnome? Or bounties as in the chocolate bar? Or is there an item in game that's a bounty, called a bounty? So many options. We need more information, pointy gnome. Both. Right. So I think I'm probably done for now. Yep, coming up to midnight, so I need to get up in 6 hours. So I'm going to finish up the stream there. Big thank you everyone for hanging out today. Silent seconds after your head. Thank you all. Thank you for hanging out in the chat and keeping company, and just being here. It's been absolutely brilliant. Thank you ever so much. The hosts, Shin and Dragons After Dark, thank you very much for those, and the follows, and the Prime sub from Flirty Cross, thank you ever so much for that. And I am Pointy Gnome as well for your continued support. I'm going to have a look to see who's on. Oh, as we go, there was the update. I thought that would pop up. Oh yeah, let's move this over this side. I'll try not to cut people off this time. Who's actually playing? Well, it'll be Sharken is the only other person on. So if you'd like to send Sharken some love, I'm going to host him. Thank you again, everyone. I'll set that host up. Let's just click that and mute that so it comes through. There we go. Brilliant. So I'm not on tomorrow. Tomorrow's Friday. I'm not streaming tomorrow, but I will be on over the weekend. So I'm going to do a creative stream on Saturday, mid to late morning-ish, probably after 10 UK time. We're going to finish off the Naga drawing, so that's going to be the big thing for Saturday. And then into Saturday evening, we'll carry on with a gold-making stream as normal. And then I'll do another stream on Sunday evening. So hope to catch you at some point at the weekend. Have a great Friday, everyone. And if you want to catch up on my VODs, they'll all be on YouTube. And if you want to stay up to date of all my... Oh, there we go. Samadan Bots has just said it. Want to be notified when I'm live, hit the follow button, and that will also get me closer to that goal I've got of 1,000 followers, in which at which point I'm going to be giving away a Gen Greymane drawing. So if anyone's interested in that, shout out to your friends and say follow this person, because he's going to give away a drawing and I'd like the drawing. So in that case, I'm going to say good night, farewell, hosting over to Sharken808. No, spelled that wrong. Right, I'm going to wait a while before pressing the host so the delay doesn't cut things off. So good night, farewell, and see you soon.